Only event on the schedule. Welcome to Major League Baseball on ESPN, presented by LG. Tonight, it's the Chicago Cubs opening up a 5-game series against the rival St. Louis Cardinals. At home for them, and home has been a very comfortable place for Kyle Hendricks this year. An ERA nearly a point lower here at home than it is on the road. Overall, it's 6-8.
As in the past, even though he's had great numbers.
And a swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike to count to Yadi Molina. Right back up the middle of the base hit. There's 9 for his last 56 in 14 games leading into the break. But he has here driven in the first run of the ball game. Jerko with a base hit to left. Runners will have a head start. There they go with 2 away, and Wong sends a rocket into right at Jason Hayward. Cubs taking swings against a 26-year-old right-hander and 2-time All-Star Carlos Martinez tonight. 6-5 on the year, an ERA just over 3. That's led to some great success in St. Louis this year from a pitching standpoint. Anthony Rizzo leading off with a ball that scoots past Dexter Fowler into right. Beaten on the ground to the right side. Carpenter to Martinez. Fitness with that pitch is not what it once was. We'll talk about that as we continue. As Zobra sends a fly ball to center and nothing comes of the ball.
So it's a difference of here to being flattened out.
Sends that one a long way to left and way out of here.
Physically, but going back into the film room, and for him, he's like, it was such a noticeable difference of where I'm going to hit 3 home runs tonight. That was the first thing he said. But look at the position, his barrel. Instead of going flat, it gets right into that slot because he...
Smile in his eyes or not, he was stone cold serious, wasn't he?
I was messing with him, like joking.
See the note on Kyle Hendricks, a career high 18 home runs allowed already this year. And then uses the changeup to get to 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch to Molina is yanked into the left field corner.
Explodes. Nice play here, Schwarber getting this ball in quickly.
Into right. Hayward on it to make a routine play here in Wrigleyville.
Did you say bike?
I rode my bike, I sure
What?
did. Yes.
See, 96, 97.
Russell into center field. Pham there to retire the... What was that delicious sounding thing that you mentioned?
Arroz con habichuela. Why she cooks for everybody, so traditionally it's your responsibility. Great play by Zobrist.
For the trade deadline will remain the same. They have not been entirely transparent with Wainwright or Waka. Rizzo into the opposite field for Ozuna.
Jerko here gets a little careless. You see that runner run right in front of you. Very distracting for the third baseman. And all it takes is for you to get your eyes a little bit off the ball.
That next 2-2 pitch. And Hayward gets to him. An RBI single. A swing and a miss to get him out of trouble. He's coming off his first 1-2-3 inning in the third. And he strikes out Dexter Fowler. Solo home run in the second made it a 2-0 game on a hop that kicks away from Russell
into the catcher looking for any tips. The reason why there's a double mistake is you're not going anywhere. There's a heartbeat and fundamentals. Whether there's football, basketball, or baseball are king.
I was nervous for Ron.
He looks like a CrossFitter. He's in great shape.
A swing and a miss. The Cardinals are certainly no different. I know John Mosaic values that same kind of information. There's a base hit for Molina.
It's hit third. And that, when you drive to the ballpark, is great.
And Ozuna's got his second base hit of the night.
They look like cookies. They look like they're good, but just enough movement. He's not the guy that's going to try to go.
Bases loaded with 2 gone. A 2-2 home. A chopper over the mound. Russell lays out and can't get it out of the glove.
Good play here by Addison Russell. Didn't get an out, but saved the run.
Veteran left-hander and one of the 3 left-handed options out of the Cubs bullpen. Off to a great start this year. The next 3-2 pitch, and Fowler puts this one in play. A good play by Bryant despite the bogey running past. Vegas?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The base hit by Caratini. No, it's not at all. It is now, but
In your pocket. Perhaps most notably, they were involved.
Anthony Rizzo with a ball into the right center field gap. Hold that thought, Buster.
Front foot down with that leg kick, recognizing the pitch, and still since he's been on fire, especially in this leadoff position tonight. Seeing both.
Bryant with a shot that gets past DeYoung.
Go and finish this year, though, with a contender.
Hayward with another base hit to drive in a run.
In the past where Jason Hayward, if he wasn't making the money was.
In the air to center field for Pham.
Ball. Nice at bat there for Ben Zobrist.
Swinging a drive to right. And you can tell that one goodbye. Ian Happ's homer capping off a 5-run inning. And it's a whole new storyline. Bass making his 15th appearance of the year. Very good numbers for him, a sub-1.
We've seen some great ones lose that wild card game.
Garcia sprays a one-hopper to third. Great play by Bryant. A move that might have further repercussions. Carpenter into the opposite field and well hit. Schwarber turns his numbers to the infield.
Matt Carpenter, one of those players that struggled early in the season but has been on fire since mid-May. And even though he's pulling the ball more this season than he ever has, watch where this pitch is located, and it's running away.
The long series of footnotes about a dysfunctional lineup so far this year. Molina's got another hit. Turn off the DL. Hitless so far tonight, and it'll stay that way. For St. Louis as the right-hander Sam Tuivailala takes over. Some problems this year. Russell grounds to shortstop for DeYoung, and the throws in the dirt. Strike the count to Victor Caratini. Russell runs. Brilliant execution of the hit and run.
Nice play here by Jerko. Good decision, obviously coming home. Hit too soft for the double play. Just playing catch there with Molina.
He's first base for the Indians. His cousin's here as a Cub.
He showed up at your house, Alex, when he was 10.
Correct, I think.
Bryant rolls one to third. Jerko will do it himself. He inherits a 2-run lead and goes to work on Marcelo Zuna, Jed Jerko, and Colton Wong.
Have a ton of experience in the ninth. Definitely has the stuff.
He's going to wear number 73 in LA. He's going to wear number 8 because he couldn't in Baltimore. Another base hit for Jason Hayward.
He actually left way before he should have. And when it's going good.
And available for salary dumps.
Bounce back up the middle and through. A base hit for Zobrist. This will drive in Hayward.
One is out, one is safe. You may think, well, this could be the second coming of Mike Piazza. To be continued.
Right now, and it gets a lot more defined in the second half.
The Diamondbacks, Giants with all that veteran experience. Is that still a race in your mind?
It's still in the American League. I mean, this is a guy you just mentioned how he can hit. As he does so.
Here's the next 3-2 to Carpenter. One hop to first, a tricky hop for Rizzo. Makes a great play. Throw to first, goes back. Look. And that leads to a run. He's 0 for 4 against Edwards in his career, who makes his 30th appearance of the season here.
The breaking ball here, and an impossible play here. I mean, nothing you can do about it. Gets over there.
The payoff pitch home. Molina sends a flare to second for Baez to end the threat. Into the All-Star break and trailing as we hit the bottom of the 8th are the St. Louis Cardinals. A 7-5 Cubs lead. Addison Russell leads off the home 8 with an extra base hit. So now Victor Caratini. He too bounces the first pitch back up the middle. Knocked down by Wong. Never stopping is Russell. He'll score.
He showed a tremendous amount of humility.
It's a base hit for Bryant.
But if you look at my exit velocity, I'm hitting the ball hard. So I'm good.
Zobrist sends a fly ball the other way for Ozuna. The Tide turned with a 5-run fifth by the Cubs as DeYoung sends the ball out to left. It skips in front of Zobrist.
And the ball bounces up. You don't have the rest of your body to get behind it. And when you're
Wong into right field.
Pedro Strop in the game now that is a closing situation.
And Pedro Strop, who has pitched scoreless ball in 35 of his 40 outings this year. On the ground to second for Baez to wrap it up tonight. The Chicago Cubs with an impressive come-from-behind victory in their first out of the break.